My name is Tamaya Richardson.
My name is Simeon.
My name is Isabella Rodriguez. I'm in 10th grade.
My name is Antoinette. I'm a freshman.
My name is Mara Parker. I'm in 9th grade and I've been in New Jersey for 2 years now.
My name is Magnolia Pike.
My name is Maya Gutierrez. I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Luke Kilbride.
My name is Chandler Peeler. I am a freshman.
Jackson Haynes. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Max Gillen.
I'm Miles Jenkins. I'm in 11th grade and I've been here for 6 months.
My name is Jolly Nelly. I'm in 9th grade.
My name is Zion Washington.
My name is Tatum Edwards. I am a junior.
I'm Ontario Linton.
My name is Skylar Osborne.
Alan Wentes, freshman.
My name is Darian Dean.
My name is Capri Hewitt. Started off in Germany, then moved to South Dakota, then I moved to Japan, then back to Germany, and now here to New Jersey. So that's 5 times.
Probably about 6 times.
It's interesting. You get to start fresh, so I kind of enjoy it.
There's experiences I get to try out in each state and out of country that I've been to.
I've been in 3 high schools, so I moved probably about 8 times in my life.
I've moved 7 times, and I kind of enjoy it.
I don't think I enjoy the moving experience, but the experience after is what I like best about it, I guess.
You know, you get to meet new people, you get to experience different things that if you were to stay in one place, you wouldn't be able to experience.
I like seeing new things. I like meeting new people. I think it's a good thing for me.
It gives me a new experience, gets me to meet new friends and try different things as you get older.
To be a military kid, it's like almost not an honor, but a privilege because we get to experience a lot of things that non-military kids don't get to.
I can't say that I'm like proud of being a military child because my dad likes serving his country and stuff, and I'm like really proud of him, so it's good being a military child.
To me it just feels normal because like I was born into it.
It makes me feel kind of proud, like I have my own uniqueness to it.
It makes me feel like even though I'm not actually in the military, it's still, everybody counts it as you're still serving.
I feel kind of honored a little bit because it is really cool what my dad gets to do, and we do get really cool opportunities.
I like just being, here, knowing that I mean something to the world, knowing that my dad is military.
I feel slightly honored because I'm able to do things that many other kids cannot.
How it is for not just me, but for a lot of military kids, is that when they get to one place, what they try to do is they'll try to get to go around the neighborhood, usually go around the neighborhood or go to the school, try to meet new friends and talk to them.
I get involved with like clubs and stuff. I like if my friends are doing something, I try and do that with them.
Mostly it's just trying to find some kids that have the same interests or hobbies as me.
I try and get involved with the community and trying to get in touch with kids about my age, see what characteristics we can get along with.
I always find a dance studio, and then if a school has a dance team or any clubs I'm interested in, I definitely try to get involved there, and I just try to be social and try to make myself seem like I'm a good person to be friends with.
Usually athletics. That's usually like my go-to.
I try to be as open as possible, and I try to get into some clubs and activities.
I just kind of really do me, and friends just come with it.
Some of the challenges is definitely moving sometimes.
Definitely having to move. Moving from place to place, it's difficult, leaving your friends and leaving what you know.
The worst part is probably leaving friends once you move, because that's probably about the worst thing.
My best friend is in Germany right now, and they're 6 hours ahead. So if they're not doing anything on the weekends, then I might have time. But on school, they're out of school when I start school, and when I start school, that's usually when it's time for them to go to sleep. So
they were so sad and upset when I said that I was moving. And then they were even more sad when I said I didn't know where.
Sometimes there are just such big gaps between the time zones that it's really hard to almost impossible to actually be able to keep in well enough contact.
It's mostly just trying to adapt to my new surroundings and trying to make new friends, try to adjust to new schools and all that.
Another challenge is like even if you're starting to like a place, you're gonna have to get used to that you're leaving it in a couple years.
The main challenge is leaving your friends because you get really close to people and then you just have to kind of pick up and leave, and that's like the hardest thing is just restarting your life and trying to get back to where you were.
Challenges are that like you can't really connect with anybody else who lives as a normal kid.
I would say the worst part of being a military kid is strictly deployments.
Having my dad leave every once in a while, that's kind of rough, especially to see my mom and how like she had to adapt to everything.
It was definitely hard because he went away for like a year and then 6 months. Nowadays he goes away for like a week at a time, which isn't that big a deal.
I'd say we have more responsibilities when our parents leave.
Worst part is living up to what your parents have put before you. Their rule sets could be a lot more stricter than non-military kids' parents.
I'd say the best part is it makes you appreciate your friends more.
The best part, I would say, is getting to go to all the different places and telling stories to those who don't, because some people, that's like really their only access is listening to you, so it makes you feel good.
You're educated in other stuff, and you're diverse in what you know and stuff.
I have friends that are literally just like one text message away, and they'll respond and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I miss you so much, like come back.
Not a lot of other kids can like say that they've been to like Japan or somewhere like that.
Definitely having like traveled across the country.
Because since military kids get to move, they get to learn life skills.
Over the years, I've been to places like Rome and gotten to see like the waterways of Venice.
Best part is knowing you're special, being a daughter or son of a veteran or somebody who's in service.
We just have a lot of opportunities because of what our family does and stuff like that.
The coolest place I've been to was Germany. That's for sure, because they had amazing food. And also I met my best friend there too.
Even though it's hot, I loved being in El Paso because they're different. Like we lived right on the edge, so we can go to like New Mexico and go to all the different places there. Also, you could see like rain falling from the sky because there was no trees or anything to block it, so that was pretty cool.
The coolest place I've probably been to is Colorado, because they had really nice summers and yet they had really nice winters where it wasn't too much snow, and also because the mountains, we had a nice mountain view from where we live, and I always loved snowboarding, so I always got to snowboard there. It was just a really cool experience.
My favorite has to be San Diego. Like, I just still remember being young and going to the beaches, standing on the beach with, my mom had these little cardboard surfboards and we'd all hop on them, and it was really cool.
It's like a small island off the coast of Croatia called Malta, and it was beautiful. Near it, there was a little cove with what is called the clearest and bluest water in the world, and you could see directly to the bottom.
The best place I lived in was Omaha, because there wasn't really much to do there, but the people were amazing.
I really liked San Antonio because it was like, it's a lot of stuff is down there. A lot of people want to go there.
Guam, because it's very tropical and it's nice.
I would say Germany.
Japan. I lived there for 4 years. That was our longest term that we had. It was the coolest place I've ever been.
I liked Hawaii because it was like always so nice, and like I could go to the beach. This
one time we got the chance to visit this really cool military museum, and because we were military kids, we got like a special pass that allowed us to see a little bit extra than what everyone else saw.
We used to always be able to go into my mom's job. You know, we got to hop in the Humvee every once in a while. They used to have games set up, and it was just really cool.
I was 6th grade and my dad was deployed, or so I thought. We had gone to my sister's school and I was told I was going to be tutoring. And when we were reading, I saw somebody walk into the door and I didn't know who it was at first, but then it was my dad, and he had come home and surprised us while we were at school.
My favorite military memory was in the summer. My dad had been gone for 3 or 4 months, I think, and he was coming back, and it was like really early in the morning. It was like 2 o'clock, and he came in on the opposite side than what we thought, so like we just like got to have that dramatic like run to him and stuff, so that was kind of cool.
Punching my dad's stripe on. You ever heard of that? It's so he would get promoted. He'll get a new stripe on his and stripes, and I get to punch his arm. So I got to do that.
I mean, going to my dad's work, like he used to work at a place where they keep the airplanes and stuff. And when I was little, he would take me there a lot, and we would just go and look at like the big planes and stuff.
My favorite military memory is probably when I got to actually go on the airfield in Alaska, because there was a fire department up there that was actually connected to the airfield, so they were doing tours where they actually got to go onto the airfield and show you how they work, and I actually got to go sit in a jet because the pilots were there too.
Mostly it's just like the road trips between each part. My mom organizes the road trip, so we always see something fun like a zoo or an aquarium or some type of snack factory, things like that.
I want to tell other military kids that it's hard right now, but this is definitely going to help us in the long run because we get to see these leadership opportunities that our parents get to do, and we have to always meet new people, and I think it will definitely help us in a career when we're older.
Don't be down when you have to move. I mean, I feel like you never know, things will be better. You're adapt. It's not the end of the world.
It's not, if you feel sad, don't be. It's not that bad.
Not to be too worried about leaving your friends, because as long as they have like a phone or social media, there will always be a chance for you guys to keep in contact.
If there's a new military kid that just comes around, just connect with them, talk to them. They're gonna have some of the same things happen to them that have happened to you.
Try to make the best of every situation that you find yourself in, and to not worry about making friends or anything. Like, it's gonna happen naturally.
Try to like enjoy it to the max, like wherever you're at.
I would say to be as open as possible.
If you do want to go into the military, I'd like recommend doing AFJROTC because it kind of helps you with like discipline and being a leader and building like good character.
Just try to stay positive about it. Keep in touch with your old friends. Let them tell you about what's going on down there. Stay in touch.
If you're struggling with the deployment, then just keep in contact with like mostly FaceTime. That's real good. If you don't have that, just keep a journal so they'll have something to come back to.
It can be hard, but you just got to get through it. As long as you have your family there, you'll be fine.